Hello, it's Iyabo. I just tried to do Facebook Live on my desktop, but that didn't work, so I don't know what happened. This is the real video. Now I'm on my phone. Hi, how are you? It's Saturday evening and it's so crazy. It's hot, hot, hot in Atlanta. And all day long I was like, oh, I need to get dressed up and go do this. And, I didn't. So anyway, here we are. So today we are doing, what is it, day 5? Today's the 5th of August, yes. We're doing day 5 of the Lou Bartone Go Live every day in August for 31 days to promote our businesses. So I'm doing this because there's so many people that are like, yeah, but what exactly do you do? And so I'm doing this to promote what I do and to help all of you. I think I'm back on now. So sorry about that. I'm going to start over, okay? This is Iyabo Onipede. Thank you. I needed that encouragement. I don't know what happened. I'm on my phone, so it shouldn't be an internet connectivity issue. Thank you and welcome everyone. So this is Iyabo Onipede. I am a leadership development coach. I'm doing Go Live on Facebook for 30 days with the Lou Bartone Challenge, and today is day 5, and I'm doing this to promote my business as a leadership development coach. So one of the things, what I do is help leaders be better leaders. That's basically what I do. I love working with do-gooders. That's what I call my people. They're do-gooders. They want to do so much more than just get the job done. They want to really create social impact with their leadership. So those are the kinds of folks I work with. And it's not just church people. I have a few friends that are Jewish. I have a Muslim friend and client that does work with me that is focused on leadership. So I don't want you thinking that this is a religious thing. It's not. And a lot of my clients don't even have a religious slant at all. So today what I want us to do is a couple of things. I want to talk about stepping into what you are as a leader. So for me, one of the reasons I coach is it is a natural segue for some of the most natural things in me. I come from a long lineage of teachers. My grandmother, my maternal grandmother, was a teacher. My father was a teacher. My brother is a teacher. And I naturally have teaching tendencies. You can't be around me long without me sharing everything I know with you. And that's why I'm doing these Facebook Lives, because I truly enjoy sharing wisdom. So today, I want us to go a little bit deeper into wisdom and knowledge, right? So learning helps us gain knowledge, right? We know knowledgeable people. We think of them as being so intelligent, right? But for me, wisdom is when you transmute knowledge into wisdom. So I see Graylin, my buddy Graylin is on here. Graylin just posted this week one of my famous sayings that I just love. Like, I'm one of these people, I don't remember jokes, but this one I remember. So knowledge is knowing that a tomato is a fruit, and wisdom is knowing not to put it in a fruit salad. Ha! I love that one. And so what has wisdom and knowledge got to do with leadership? Let's talk about multiple intelligences. Yes, multiple intelligences. So I talked to you about being intelligent, and what happens is your brain goes to IQ, intellectual quotient, right? That person's smart. That person has a high IQ. That person is in Mensa. So Mensa is that organization that says you have to have a certain level of IQ to be part of it. So I think of IQ as a necessary thing. I grew up in my family, man, those people are so smart. I can't keep up with them. I grew up being informed everywhere I go. IQ is the most critical thing. But is it? Is it? IQ is one of the intelligences. There are other kinds of intelligences. Let's talk about them. There is interpersonal intelligence, there's intrapersonal intelligence, when you know what's going on inside of you. Interpersonal is between two people, right? Then there is musical intelligence. Did you know that? I am tone deaf. I cannot hear a song and remember it, or hear music and know what the next thing coming up will be. But the musician at my church, Miss Tanya Meadows, hasn't met a song she hadn't embraced. So that's a musical intelligence that's lacking in me, and I'm perfectly okay with it. Another one I have is body intelligence. There are people who are so in tune with their bodies, and they understand the physical body in a way I never would understand. I'm all in here and in here. The other one is spatial kinesthetic intelligence. So those are people that will tell you, if you go 100 meters this way, I'm like, what? How am I supposed to know what 100 meters is? I have no concept of 100 feet versus 100 meters versus 100 inches. None whatsoever. I don't have any of that kind of intelligence as an innate part of me. There are people that are nature smart. You can drop them off in the middle of somewhere, they will end up back at home. Me, I would be flea bitten, laid out somewhere. I don't go camping in the America's parks and stuff like that. Not me, not my thing, can't do it. So sorry, okay? So my point is that everybody has a different kind of intelligence. I am not math intelligent. My brother is amazingly math intelligent, but I am linguistically intelligent, where I have a way with words. I look at your face and a word pops up in my brain and I say, oh my God, this word is for this person. Whereas my brother, I don't think he has that kind of relationship with words. And it's not a bad thing. His ability, he's an engineer, and his ability in that area, I could never get close to it. The point is, we're all different. And every leader has different types of intelligences. And I don't want you in any way, shape, or form beating up on yourself because you don't have the intelligence the whole world is saying we need this kind of intelligence. Another kind of intelligence is artistic intelligence. People that do art. It's a form of communication. There's a language to art. So you don't ever beat up on yourself about your level of intelligence, because everybody is intelligent, and everybody is intelligent in a different way. This society does lend credence to IQ. You take the SAT, you do all that stuff. This society does value IQ over everything else. But a good leader knows about different intelligences and different strengths, and helps the people the leader supports, helps them step into their intelligence, accept the uniqueness of their intelligence, and encourages them along the way. So the leader has to have a certain amount of knowledge, right, to be able to do what they're doing. But let's talk about this knowledge in terms of IQ. Cognitive intelligence refers to the ability to concentrate and plan, to organize material, to use words, and to understand, assimilate, and interpret facts. IQ is a measure of an individual's personal information bank. What's up here? Your memory, your vocabulary, your mathematical skills, and visual motor coordination. It's needed and it's necessary, but it's in here. It's not a predictor of life success. So think of IQ as knowledge. So what's the wisdom component? The wisdom component is what's called emotional intelligence. So let me tell you about emotional intelligence. Now we're in my world, right? So emotional intelligence, the theory evolved in 1983 when Howard Gardner came up with all these multiple intelligences. He was a Harvard University professor. So that's when he began to realize that, okay, there are all these different intelligences, and guess what? IQ may not be the most critical one, even though the SAT, that's what it measures, right? So then after that, Reuven Baron came up with the EQ, which is the emotional intelligence quotient. And he worked with John Mayer of the University of New Hampshire and Peter Salovey of Yale, and their research was based on Gardner's work, right? So the term was coined in 1990 by Mayer and Salovey, and so now we speak all the time about emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is what sets leaders apart. It is the wisdom aspect of leadership. So studies have shown that IQ, your intelligence, your cognitive intelligence, predicts between 1 and 20% of success at work. The average being 6% of success in a job. EQ is directly responsible for 27 to 45% of a leader's of job success, and especially for leaders. 27 to 45%. So what I want you to do, what I invite you now to do, before I ask you for the invitation, IQ is pretty much set by age 17. Age 17. EQ, you continue to get it as you grow, and it's not fixed. It increases. As we get older, we get wiser. That's why. So my invitation to you today is this. I want you to do something. I want you to think of a leader, Barack Obama, Donald Trump, whoever you want. Think of a leader and write down 5 qualities about that person that makes them a leader. And I want you then, tomorrow, we're going to talk about that, because I want you to tell me how many of those traits are IQ versus EQ. We're going to spend the rest of the month delving into this wisdom of traits that leaders need. And if you follow this video series, you are going to come out so much wiser, so much stronger. This is one great way to get free coaching, because I would, you know me, I'll give it everything. And so the other thing I want you to do is leave a comment. I want to hear what you're thinking about. I love feedback. I don't care if it's good. I don't care if it's bad. I just want your interaction. Tell me what you think. Tell me what questions you have. And if you want a 30-minute evaluation free coaching session, hit me up, DM me. You know how to find me. Bless you. Have an amazing weekend. Peace. Bye-bye.